The old camcorder found in the attic. It shouldn't have worked. Its body was dusty, the buttons sticky, and the screen cracked like old ice. But when I pressed play, the screen flickered on. A girl stood in the frame, her face pale and scared. She whispered, "If you found this, run. Don't touch the attic door again. It's awake." Then her eyes went wide, like she saw something behind the camera. The screen shook hard, like someone grabbed it. She screamed. A dark hand, long fingers, sharp nails, pulled her out of sight. The camcorder fell, still recording, pointed at wooden stairs. Then, footsteps. Slow. Coming closer. Tap. 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 Right toward the camera. The screen glitched. A whisper crawled through the speaker. "You opened it again." I dropped the camcorder. My hands shook. I didn't want to look up. But I felt it. Something standing right in front of me. 2 hours earlier, everything felt normal. I was in the attic with my mom, helping her clean old boxes. She was humming and sneezing from dust, and I was bored out of my mind. "Ethan," she said, "don't open random boxes. Some things might be fragile." I nodded, but honestly, who listens when there's mystery all around? Cobwebs hung like old spider curtains. Light from a tiny window cut the darkness in skinny lines. The air smelled like old books and forgotten secrets. I kicked a small wooden box. It slid out from behind a trunk. The latch was rusty, shaped like a little lock, but it didn't need a key. When I opened it, I saw the camcorder. Old. Heavy. Black tape still inside. Something about it felt wrong. Cold, even though the attic was hot. Like the camcorder had been waiting. "Mom, look what I found!" I called. She didn't turn. "Probably your uncle's," she said, wiping dust off a suitcase. "Just set it aside." I didn't. I pressed the power button. It beeped once, then turned on, even though there was no charger. My stomach flipped. The screen was fuzzy at first, like snow on a TV. Then it showed a date. October 12, 1999. Before I was even born. I felt a chill run down my spine. I pressed play. Static. Then heavy breathing. Feet running upstairs. A voice, a girl's voice, whispering, "Please, not again. Please." The attic door slammed in the video. A loud thump. Something scratching. Like nails on wood. Something angry. I swallowed hard. My mom finally turned around. "What are you watching?" I don't know. Some girl." Mom climbed toward me. "Turn that off, Ethan. It's probably junk." But before I could, the screen changed. The girl's face appeared, so close it made me jump. Eyes red like she'd been crying for hours. "He hears when you watch," she whispered. "He remembers voices." The attic light above us flickered. I froze. My mom stopped climbing the steps, her foot hanging midair. Then the video shook. That dark hand appeared again, sharp fingers curling around the girl's shoulder. "Mom?" I whispered. She opened her mouth to speak but didn't get the chance. In the attic, behind me, something scraped against the floorboards. Long, slow. Like claws waking up after a long sleep. My breath felt stuck in my throat. I didn't want to turn around. The camera screen glitched again. That same whisper crawled out. "You opened it again." The scraping came closer. Something big shifted in the dark. Mom's voice shook. "Ethan," she whispered, "don't move." I heard breathing behind me. Heavy. Hungry. And then, a cold finger touched the back of my neck. A cold finger slid slowly down the back of my neck. I couldn't breathe. My whole body shook, like my bones were trying to run but my skin refused. My mom gasped behind me, then whispered, "Don't turn around." Her voice cracked like a broken stick. The attic light flickered again, once, twice, then went completely out. Darkness swallowed everything. My heart thumped loud in my ears, so loud I thought whatever touched me could hear it too. I felt another cold finger tap my shoulder. Then another. Like something with too many hands was trying to count me. "Mom!" I whispered, but my voice was tiny, scared, like a little kid hiding under the covers. Something leaned close to my ear. I didn't hear it breathe, I felt it breathe. Like air sliding out of a freezer. A whisper brushed my skin. "Found you." That was it. Panic exploded in me. I screamed and spun fast, swinging the camcorder like a weapon even though it was just plastic and tape. I hit nothing but air. The attic was empty. But the smell, like wet dirt and rotten leaves, it stayed. "Turn the light on!" I cried. My mom scrambled, hands shaking, slapping the switch. The bulb buzzed back to life. Yellow light spilled over dusty boxes and old furniture. No monster. No claws. No long fingers. Just shadows that looked normal again. But the camcorder in my hand, the screen still played. The girl screamed in it. Doors slammed. Something dragged across the floor. Her voice echoed out. "He likes when you look. When you listen. When you remember." I threw the camcorder like it was burning me. It clattered across the floor, hit a chair leg, and stopped. The screen still played. My mom grabbed my arm and pulled me tight. "We're going downstairs," she said. "Now." We rushed down the ladder, almost tripping. The house felt too quiet. The kind of quiet where the air holds its breath, waiting. In the living room, sunlight came through the window, warm and normal. My mom tried to smile. "It was just old video junk," she said. But her hands shook so bad she couldn't even hold her phone right. "I felt it," I whispered. She didn't answer. She just hugged me. Hard. Like she was scared if she let go, I'd disappear too. For a little while, everything felt calmer. We sat at the table, drinking lemonade like it would wash away fear. I tried to think of normal things, school, my friend Jacob, video games. But my brain kept replaying that cold touch. Then we heard it. Thud. From upstairs. We froze. Thud. Louder this time. Like something heavy had moved. "It's the house settling," Mom whispered, but we both knew houses don't settle like footsteps. Then, a sound rolled down the stairs. A soft noise. Plastic tapping wood. Tap. 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 The camcorder. Tapping each step as it came down. My mom's face went pale. "We left that in the attic," she whispered. Tap. 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 It reached the bottom step. Silence. Then the camcorder screen flickered on by itself. The girl's face filled the screen again. Only now, her eyes weren't scared, they were empty. Black. Like something else was inside her. "You saw him," she said through the speaker. "Now he sees you." The lights in the living room buzzed. One flickered out. Then another. A shadow stretched across the floor, long and crooked, reaching toward us like fingers. Mom grabbed my wrist. "Run!" We stood to move. And the hallway door slammed shut by itself. The whole house rattled. Something scraped on the other side. Slow. Heavy. Coming closer. My mom pulled me toward the back door, but as soon as she touched the knob, it turned on its own. From the outside. The doorknob twisted hard, like someone outside was trying to come in. My mom yanked her hand away and stumbled back, grabbing me by the shoulders. I could hear her breathing fast, like she had just run a mile. The knob shook again. This time harder. Metal clanked. The whole door shook with it. Rattle. Rattle. Thud. Like fists slamming it. Like claws scratching it. My mom pulled me behind her, like she could shield me. Her voice was shaky but loud. "Who's there?" Silence. Then a whisper crawled through the cracks in the door frame, soft as dust moving. "You opened it." I felt like the house got smaller. Like every breath I took made the walls move closer. The camcorder on the floor flickered again. The girl's voice, now deeper, wrong, slid out like a snake. "He doesn't like locked doors." The lock on the back door clicked. Once. Twice. Unlocking itself. No, 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 no! My mom cried, rushing to hold the door shut. I grabbed her waist and pulled with everything I had. My fingers hurt from squeezing so tight. The door pushed back. Something on the other side wanted in. Strong. Angry. The wood groaned like it was going to crack. I could hear breathing again, deep and icy, like a winter wind trapped in a chest. Not human. Not even close. Then everything stopped. The door went still. The breathing vanished. My mom didn't let go right away. She stood frozen, listening, her eyes wide and shiny. Maybe it left, I whispered. But just then, the kitchen window beside us fogged over. A handprint pressed on the glass from the outside. Bigger than any hand I've ever seen. Fingers long. Too long. I screamed. My mom grabbed me and pulled me to the living room. We crouched behind the couch. She looked at me, trying to be brave, but tears sat in her lashes. I don't know what that thing wants, she whispered. But we're not staying here. She reached for her phone to call 911, but the screen was black. Dead. No power. She tapped it again and again. Nothing. The house creaked. Like footsteps in the walls. Or under the floor. Or above us. I couldn't tell anymore. Mom! I know, she whispered. Stay low. We crawled toward the front door. Every shadow felt alive. Every sound felt like claws waiting to scrape. Then the TV turned on by itself. Static filled the room, loud and sharp. My whole body jumped. On the screen, through the snowy blur, I saw a shape. Tall. Thin. Standing in the attic. Watching the camera. Watching us. The girl's voice came through the TV now. But it wasn't a girl. It was something wearing her voice like a costume. He wants you to come back. The screen flickered, and for a second, I saw his face. Or maybe not a face, just darkness shaped like one. Empty holes where eyes should be. And a mouth that didn't look like it knew how to smile, just stretch. My mom grabbed the doorknob to escape. And the front door melted shut. The wood sagged like wax, sealing itself. I screamed. She pulled. Nothing moved. We were trapped. Mom, what does it want? I cried. Her answer was barely a whisper. It came for someone before. It's coming again. Upstairs, the attic door slammed open. Boom. The whole house shook. Then footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Coming down the stairs. Thump. 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 A deep voice echoed through the house, crawling out of the walls. Come back, play it again. The camcorder on the floor lit up by itself. Buttons clicked. The tape rewound. Fast. The footsteps reached the bottom of the stairs. Something breathed. Close. Too close. And then, a long, black hand wrapped around the corner of the hallway. Fingers dragging across the wall, leaving deep scratches in the paint.